Hey guys, Sal here, welcome back to some more Fate Grand Order Prisma codes. We got this right here before we continue on in the Land of Snow. The Land of Snow and Honey, extra 1. I think we've already done 2. I think, because there's nothing else in the Land of Snow and Honey after this. Wing Waver, and let's go. Altera? Magical girl, some bad civilization. Oh wow, she looks so self-satisfied. Were you also summoned to this reality marble as a magical girl for fake Altera? That is correct. I am one of those who manifested in this reality marble as a magical girl who was unfulfilled. But I stood out because I was too strong, and so I was ganged up on and defeated. I see, we need to put an end to this. Even to her age? Wow. So you work for the First Lady? I am aware of my subordination to her. It is humiliating, but I will not deny it. But listen, I stand here by my own free will. Magical Girl is a bad civilization. They must be destroyed. If you have any rivals in the same season, you must defeat them when you're over 12. You're automatically fired. Mid-season, you are required to ride a bus or go to the pool. You work Saturday mornings for 10 years straight. No, that's fine. Do you understand? The civilization fell with the competition like that will someday collapse. Now that my self-interest as a servant has been shorn away and I've been reborn with the power of a stick, it's no exaggeration to say that I've surpassed my title of Great King and become the God of War. I am Sheen Altzilla. She made that face again. She's got that self-satisfied look again. It looks like all the fake servants that have strange stats maxed out. I wish they'd have been averaged out a little. Wait, Altera. Then wouldn't it be disrespectful for us not to fight you? That's right, you're so compassionate, kitty, right? But I will destroy, thus I will destroy you with the utmost respect. What? That doesn't follow at all. I'm getting culture shock. You'll just have to accept it. I was born this way, it is my core, and even if I am fake, that won't change. At the end of the endless wasteland, I shall find a burning light. Innocent girl, wielder of white magecraft. I raise my sword to a ruin to destroy you. Alright, we've got 3 snowmen. There's some something we can take the one out. Nope. Should have used Waver. And then Ibaraki. Great start. Now this could be the right combination, right? Yeah, there goes 1. And there goes 2. At least I redeemed myself with that, somewhat. This. Ah, so close. Only her arts could do a little bit more damage, she would have been able to take that one out. Oh well. Oh man, I should have used Wave for 1 snowman, but that's completely fine. Even though it seems that his Buster does more than Ibaraki's, and that's kind of bad. Fake Magical Great King Altera. Alright. This. Let's stun you. Let's attack, break rage, spread the Vashimo, then attack again. Because I highly doubt that Ibaraki's Great Blood Vashimo was going to be able to do 112,000 something damage. probably do 111, not 112. Yeah, see, only 107 and it was a buster chain. What's the damage increase? That made the right call there. Actually, you know what, Waver? Let's give you a Brave Chain, and you might be able to do enough damage. Maybe. No, I gave you too much credit. You didn't have enough damage to take out 45,000, and Hibaraki barely survived that. Alright, GG. I completely forget what the next area is called. The Land of Stars and something? I guess we'll find out. 40 snowmen, 30 Mr. Lion toys. Okay, so I can grind for lion toys. Oh, never mind, it's an extra quest. I can't do that. Alright, there's nothing down here, nothing over here, and over there. It's time. The Land of Stars and Crystals. Okay, so I was almost right. I didn't remember the crystal part. Time to learn who the First Lady is. The Black Wall is gone. At last, we can venture to the First Lady's kingdom. I'll take a look from above. Thanks, be careful. Aha, so that's the First Lady's kingdom, huh? Whoa, looks even better from this image. It's cold, it's like time itself is frozen. There's a solitary castle in the middle. It's like the mind of a magical girl had taken form. What kind of mind is it? Wait, Snowy Land. Isn't that where Elia was born? Technically, in this case, Chloe. The castle feels different from when I made my escape. So not only did the wall come down, there was a change inside too. Something's flying towards us. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Oh, that's... I feel a great flow of magical energy. The magical energy that filled this world is gathering where the First Lady is. Does she have a vessel capable of holding all that magical power? Vessel? Chloe? Maybe? Master, if we're on schedule, then now. Yeah, Chaldea should be. There it is. Hey, you're all looking good. I was worried, but I'm glad you're safe. Huh? Where's Ely and Ruby? Don't tell me. They're both fine. We also met up with Ruby's little sister, Sapphire. Doctor, tell us what is happening there. Little sister. A Mystic Code has a little sister. No, I can't think about it now. We're in a hurry. I had a meeting with Da Vinci and we came up with an engineering solution. That world is very dangerous, but we've become very involved with it. At this point, we're a part of this too. We can't just ignore it. And personally, I can't just leave Elia when she needs help. Does that mean Chaldea is going to provide us full operational support? That's right. Of course, personally, I'm extremely interested in that grotesque, strange world. That space should normally be, I guess you could call it a dumping ground for thoughts and feelings. You don't need to be so careful with your words. Yes, this place is purgatory itself. This is a dumping ground for magical girls who dreamed an endless dream and failed to reach it. Baba! Alright, no need to explain. It's not wonderful, nothing is alright. No, this is good, it's very good. A magical girl is an extremely unstable being. They have overwhelming magical energy and sometimes you can use magecraft intuitively, and without the proper rituals. But for those who lose their possibilities and give in to despair, their obsession becomes a flow of unformed magical energy. A stagnant pool forming in a chaotic waste dump. The First Lady became the locus of those chaotic thoughts and feelings, and the reality marble formed mostly on its own. I assume that's about what happened. Are you a genius? Of course I am, I apologize, I should have told you so earlier. Then that means... if she disappears, everything will return to normal. That's right. That's why I'm after, you see. It's the best way to solve the root problem here. But I don't know what that active magical girl with you will think, or the residents of that world. Man, you can be harsh. Though that may be the most realistic solution. But let me say one thing. You guys have done all kinds of things that I thought were impossible. You can't make a miracle happen if you're worried about safety, efficiency, or Plan B. If you've made it this far, you should do what you want to do. I'm grateful, Doctor. Thank you. Celia came back. Sal, the First Lady's familiars are coming. There are tons of them. Oh, this is an exciting situation. There's so many of them, they're making the sky dark. Master. Yep, let's do our best to save Miyu. Right. I think we're in the final part of this story? I don't know. Let's test the Land of Stars and Crystals. It's literally just magic sticks. Okay. That, and that. But I can take the stick out though. Yes. First round done, easily. Second round, Ibaraki definitely couldn't do it again. Let's use Ilya, then Momodako. Ilya, take it out. No, she cannot. Oh, jeez. You don't need to increase your crit, okay? Damn. In reality, though, I should have used it, but twice. Then use Delia to finish off the other one. Fast. I go from not doing good to actually thinking, and then I don't think. I just act. Okay, what's next? Is it a giant magical one? Technically speaking, it is, but also it isn't. Alright, Ibaraki. We're going to Shimon. I doubt that Ilya is going to be able to do 21,000 damage, but we should at least be able to do a lot. Did that do enough? Wow! That hurts, that hurts a lot. Had the plan worked out, she would have actually been able to do it all. Damn it! Technically, you should have used the quick arts on the one, then use the arts on the other. Oh well. A bunch of missteps. We're finally done with this after 7 attempts. GG. What do we get? Oh, we got a quest to defeat magical sticks now. Alright. Schneiden! While we're busy battling them, more keep coming. Shut the... Not at a place like this. Viewer, not before I finish. I can't stop here. I'll open a path in front of us, Ruby. Okay, Ilya, transferring all physical defense to firepower. Here! Follow me, I'll guide you. Let us handle the rear. We can't rely on the doctor's scan to be on this point. Alright, we can't talk to them anymore, can we? Yes, that's what the doctor and Da Vinci said. Each time they communicate, a ray ship to this world, it establishes a ley line. So they cut off all normal communications while on standby for our request to return home. But the risk of hacking remains. The other servants should be defending Caldea. But Caldea is a delicate facility, we need to avoid any more attacks. Right. Let's do this. Wow, the palace is directly open up to us. Okay. Let's see who's behind it all. I mean, this place looks really freaking good. That's the First Lady's domain. It's so shiny and sparkly that it gives you a feeling of security, like you've come home, you know? What do you mean, come home? It's so smooth that it's hard to run. Come home? Yeah, where she was born, technically. That being said, if we flew, we'd be easy pickings for her familiars. True, and down here, the twinkling ground acts like a mirror, so good job. Hey, don't look! Really, Ruby? Really, Ruby, there's no time for fooling around. Mia is waiting for us. But that's right. That must be the First Lady's castle. As we get closer to the castle, the sticks are shifting form. The familiars are getting stronger. The First Lady is reacting to our presence, trying to keep us from coming closer. So, she's been playing hide-and-seek behind the black wall all this time. Is she shy? Or maybe she's in a hurry to try something. Maybe she doesn't actually want to fight Elia. And remember what Mia said at the end of the message, that I should stay away. I have a really bad feeling about this. Oh, Elia, you don't get it, don't you? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Knock it off! Tell Elia, enemy ambush. Oh boy. There are so many of them. I'm so sorry. This is my fault for being a careless guy. Getting into a drawn-out battle here isn't a good idea. If our pursuers catch up, it could prove fatal. Go on ahead, Elia. What a good idea. If Elia makes a break for it alone, she'll get right through. I could never do that. Ruby, Sapphire, give me your power. I can't use my class cards right now, so I can't come up with a strategy that targets the enemy's weakness. I'll hold them up here, so the rest of you can go on ahead. That won't do, Elia. You wouldn't be able to get to me on your own. Master, what should we do? Draw out the battle here, it's our only option. I mean, we could draw out the battle here, but we wouldn't get anywhere. This is where Helena would kind of come in. So Helena, can you do this? You're asking that from a simple mage with wafer-thin armor, who's only just keeping up a protective wall for you. So you did see through my lie to neutral zone, that's right. Right now I have my own stone, so I can fight to some extent. Still, I'm not your servant, I'm here as a magical girl and that's all. So I'll make my own judgment about you. Okay. Alright, magical sticks, let's do this again. Of course. But see, at those times, it seems that Yulia is stronger than Ibaraki when she uses Buster. That's really freaking sad. More reason why I wish I got Yulia. So I could say that I got her, then I could, you know, try for other servants. Now I have to wait. Buy magical stick A. And question mark magical stick. Oh, well, my life was at 53%. And won the third fight, so that ain't gonna happen. 90,000 HP, holy crap. Yeah. You know what? Let's test it. Hopefully this works. Otherwise that royally just put up the damage. Now we should have a full increased damage buster for the Noble Phantasm against the 9,000 HP one. Still didn't do enough damage, but We still took out one and almost two. Oh, never mind! The chain actually took an effect. Alright! So it did work and we took out two. Ah, man. Couldn't have asked for a better result. And get my magical 60. We did it in 6 instead of 7. Quest 5 times. Mr. Lion Toys. Still, so far to go. Pull yourself together, Ilya. Hey, come on, my behind, Helena! I have a confession to make, Ilya. I'm surprised by how much spirit you've shown. Before I looked down on you as a fake magical girl. Tradition, experience, knowledge. It's far from those secrets of magecraft, but I realize again just how much power you have. Huh? It's coming. By the wisdom of Cerberus. Oh, Helena! The enemies are, Helena, what is that form? Cool! I've always been cool. I just have low blood pressure. Now go, Cell. Go with Ilya to see the First Lady. Those familiars are targeting magical girls, so I'll... Okay, please stay safe. Thank you, Cell. If we ever get the chance, I'll tell you my story. I tried. He did not come home, along with no other magical girl. Damn it. Helena! Don't waste the time I've given you. Hurry up and go. I am in your debt, Helena. Come, Ilya and everyone, quickly. I finally managed to drop them off. Oh, I forgot to tell them. Well, to be honest, I didn't want to tell them. For Ilya and the others to return to their original world, they need the jewels. Yeah, and you'll disappear anyways. I kinda know that. I'm not going to give them my stone, but as long as Ilya and Miu have two, it should be plenty. Meeb accidentally proved that. I finally understand the meaning of that accursed stone. Are you talking to yourself? Oh, or is that a prayer, Helena? Hey, I didn't intend to summon you. As long as you fight, without abandoning your spirit of inquiry, I will stay by your side. I told you that once. So you did. Sha. We're both old, so we'd better not overdo it. Not to mention your prized DC is thoroughly rusty. Don't compare me with any AC stuff. DC is eternal. My role is to support your activities, invest in you, and be happy about it. Now is the time to open your mystic grimoire. Yes, let's do it. Come and get me, familiars of the First Lady. Emerdia slumbers in the seas, hierarchy graces the skies, and I stand upon the earth. Meet the magical girl, Guru Mahatma Helena. You can do it, Helena. I believe in you. This is a no battle one, so we're getting story here. It's pretty sparse inside the castle. True, but the structure is complex. We wouldn't be totally lost if Sapphire went here. And they've stopped pursuing us, Helena. Finally, I'll finally be able to see Miu. We just have to go through the final corridor. Come on, Chloe, make yourself known. I know you're here. You have to be. Otherwise, again, it makes no sense that you're the servant. Someone's sitting on the throne. The First Lady. Ah. What's this? Yep, Chloe. That's Chloe. Huh. You're... Chloe! Shoot, you made it, huh? You really don't know when to give up. I knew it! It's Chloe! Whoa! That took a dark turn. Dun dun dun! Chloe! Chloe, what are you doing here? That's Chloe. You did mention she was like a twin, but she really is a spitting image of you. Is she a magical girl, too? Yes, but why didn't I sense Chloe's presence? You've caused me so much trouble. I wish you would be a little more considerate knowing that we share pain. Oh, sorry, wait a minute. Where's Miu? I get it. You came here to rescue her, didn't you, Chloe? Where are Doreen and Livia? No, they're not here. It's just me and Miu. We've been here a long, long time, but I've been here since the beginning. Oh, what are you talking about, Chloe? You've been here for a long, long time. Where's Miu? Over there, but be careful. Miu! She finally turned Miu? Watch, check her condition. Roger that. What's this? Part of Miu's restraints are transforming. It's a defensive mechanism of the boiler dare duel. It's an anti-magical girl mystic code. Even you wouldn't escape unscathed, Marsh. What? An anti-magical girl mystic code? That's impossible. It's way too niche. You're the one to talk, Ruby. You're a cheerful type, something spirit, but never mind that now. What's going on, Chloe? If that's a joke, that's gone too far. Release me right now. Oh, what should I do? I mean, I went to all the trouble of making her mine. It used to be so annoying how you would always monopolize her, Ilya. Yeah, this feels nostalgic, yes. Maybe this is closer to my true self. Ilya, is Chloe being controlled by the First Lady? Oh, she could be, but she seems to be acting pretty naturally to me. Chloe always did love pranks like this. I'm not picking up any strange magical energy. This is the normal Chloe. Oh, you people certainly are noisy. I don't want you to getting the wrong idea, so let me dispel your doubts. Ilya, when you and me went to the mirror world, I was actually with you. You two were in a hurry to get something there, so it seems you didn't notice my presence. Plus that I did a little tuning and jumped into the reality marble. In retrospect, that probably wasn't a good idea. The next thing I knew, I was in this world and all alone. You were here before us in this world? Really? There was a time gap? That's right, ever since I've been alone here, like a time warp from the unstable jump. When I looked out over this world, I somehow two girls at war with each other. I didn't know which were allies. Even just concealing my presence consumed more and more of my magical energy. It got to the point where I almost disappeared, and I was very lonely. But then I met her. You mean the First Lady? Her familiar, to be precise. Chloe, away from Caldea, Ilya? What? You were that reckless? Chloe, you dummy! Huh, how about you two? The ones who set off for the mirror world without even telling me. But we had an errand to do for Rain, and we were in a hurry. Guess I was hoping Irene and Olivia would come and save us. But since they didn't notice I was gone in the first place, of course they didn't come to save me. But that wasn't it. My appearance in this world was inevitable. The First Lady told me something. She was brutally honest. It was like a knife sliding through my ribs. It's the meaning of your life to be an accessory to Ilya. You're like a wild cat that's been declawed. That's what she said. That's not... Yes, I know. You deny it, of course. You're Ilya. More importantly, I don't see it that way either. That being said, I did realize that some part of me thinks of you as number one. After all, I would even be friendly with Miu for your sake. It's for my sake, too. So it's only natural. Chloe! Master, Chloe's mood is shifting. Hey, magical girl power, just shut up. How many transformations does she have left? But we still don't have an opening. We need to somehow get to Miu. Civility and trust are two different things, Chloe. Tan skin and pale eyes are great charm points. Top one. I know that. I know the essence of the world is how unfair it is. And I know that you're an extremely decent person, so much that being sarcastic to you makes me feel like a fool. But even I have a wish that I want to come true. For my sake alone, my wish that would reach the world. Chloe is projecting a weapon. Oh my, this is definitely battle mode, isn't it? Oh Chloe, how could you? Tell Marsh and Sapphire too, please. Please give me just a little time. This is essentially fight, right? Knock yourself out. A full throttle magic battle with the Sister Supremacy on the line. I'm kind of captive, no. If it becomes dangerous, I'm going to stop you both. Thank you, Ruby. Yes, can I punch the mischievous Chloe once? What is with that needle? Come on, there's not a moment to lose. Let's just use my brainwashing device. No, I'm going to turn off the switch that made her weird. Yeah, beat her with your conviction, right? I know full well what you're going to do. But I also think you should apologize to her later for neglecting her. Which? You mean mana transfer? That gonna be it? Anyway, get away from me, Chloe. Forget it, Miu is mine now. Defeat the First Lady has been unlocked. Holy crap. The all rank D missions, all rank C missions, all B or B plus missions. Oh my god, a lot has been unlocked. Nothing else down here. It's all up top. Okay. So we got this mission here. That one. B plus. Alright, let's just go fight the First Lady, Chloe. Whoa, we're just fighting Chloe? I mean, I'm completely 100% okay with just fighting Chloe. But, here's the thing though. If this is the real Chloe, right? And she becomes our servant, does she actually say goodbye to Julia? Like, what? I mean, if she's actually becoming our servant, is it a copy of her? Yeah, does she actually like give us a copy of her? Holy crap. Or is it her true self? These are the questions I need answered, and she had 5 million HP. Oh my god. That's a lot. Yes, this is... We either get a fake Chloe, or the real Chloe. Then she has to say goodbye to Ilia. Like... What? I just don't see Chloe saying goodbye to Ilia and me or Rain and Luvia. Is that her name? I don't believe we're saying goodbye to them, so how she becomes our servant, I need to know. I'll find out, however, after we beat 5 million HP out of her. Maybe. Then maybe after that we'll actually fight the real First Lady? Was she the real First Lady? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I need answered right now. We're not gonna get that till further along. Oh? Already? Story? Okay. I guess it's hard for us to have a decisive showdown, Ilia. There's a limit to how much I can bear with my shared pain with you. Oh, her eyes changed. Chloe, what's wrong with your body? Isn't it obvious? It's the First Lady. She doesn't just want me, she wants you too. Who knew there was someone greedier than me? But what are you talking about, Chloe? Chloe, it was the First Lady's idea to abduct me, wasn't it? I'm not sure about that. Chloe! Wait, not yet. Stop it. Oh boy. Did they split? That's promised. I waited until after you duel with Ilia, Chloe. As a vessel, you are impeccable. However, it seems you fall short of Ilia's heart. Chloe's body, even her voice has changed completely. First Lady. That's right, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm the First Lady, the first magical girl. I shall introduce myself further, perhaps in an amiable, courteous way, as befits a magical girl. I was born in the demon world, but raised in the human world. I hid my identity and fought for people, but because of that, I lost my homeland and was forgotten by both humans and my brethren in the demon world. Now no one knows who I am. There's no longer anyone around who will call my name. Born in the demon world, raised in the human world. Mataras? No. I don't know why I'm trying to go into legend. I don't know legend. But I didn't hate humans or my brethren. I definitely didn't sink to the level of becoming a witch. Right now my only desire is to keep making girls witches come true. I want to spread the magic of magical girls of love and hope throughout the world. Those feelings attracted echoes to this reality marvel. Why did you set the magical girls on each other? I regret that. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. It's too late now, though. There's not enough space. This reality marble isn't big enough for all of us. That's why I won't let you interfere. We need another world. Why did you need Chloe? Why did Chloe appear before me? It doesn't matter. That's not the issue. I have no intention of letting this opportunity get away from me. Yes, Marge, that's why I reached out to you as well. An employee of Chaldea, and that's how we were brought here. With me, I can do it. I can give all the echoes new incarnations. And not inside this empty cage that is this reality marble, but in the real world. Infinite parallel worlds host infinite crises. That's where you'll find real enemies who need to be defeated. There are miserable people who sincerely need magical girls. So did we actually get the First Lady to join us? And that's how she escapes? Because she looks like Chloe? We get the First Lady, Ilya gets her Chloe back, and everything's A-okay. There are miserable people who sincerely need magical girls. Hence, the Little Witch's codes, nay, Prisma codes. They'll raise to even the farthest parallel worlds because my wish will come true. This is... just like me. No, this is different. It's more evil, darker. Exactly, and she still tells herself that the means just by the end. Ilya, you would deny me my one and only non-negotiable wish. After seeing the way you behave towards magical girls in this world, I finally realized that. I will allow no interference. Soon I will absorb Miu. Miu is the stubborn one, and Chloe, who's already a part of me, resists assimilation even now. She is a truly disobedient girl. Even so, it's only a matter of time. Miss Lady, I can tell that you believe in the magical girls, but there's one thing I know. No wish is worth sacrificing Miu. And not only Miu, Chloe too. Chloe's my precious other half. That's right. A selfish wish like that will never come true. Is it because I'm an echo? Nothing more than an echo that doesn't resonate within anyone's heart. You'll forget me too, won't you? I have no intention of consoling you. Deep down, everyone has their own magical girl. How could you say a crazy lie like that with a straight face? But that sounds a little like you are trying to cheer up the First Lady. Miss Lady, you are my senpai as a magical girl, and a major senpai at that. Well, that's an even more reason for not being able to overlook this. If you're making a mistake, I have to tell you so. That same thing. Chloe told me the same thing, and now you too. Do you really want to consign me to the past that badly? When I can save the world, when I can become queen. Ilya, eventually so could you. Listen to me, First Lady. Your wish will only turn into a curse. We magical girls are always getting involved in half-baked, outrageous trouble. But even so, there are the good things. Wait. What are the good things? Excuse me, Ilya. At this point, you should be completely candid. That's right. There are moments where I thought it was a good thing. I got to meet Miu, whom I just love, and with Chloe, I got a sassy yet dependable little sister. Which one is the older one? Chloe came first, but when they split, I don't know. I feel like Chloe would be the older one. That's Ruby, Sapphire, Irene, and Livia. I had reservations at first, but they become dear friends for whom I could give up everything. That's the best treasure of all, isn't it? I had friends too, but the world abandoned me. Huh? Del, what about you? I suspect you actually want to be forgotten. Perhaps that's the kind of person you are. But what would you do if you could save the world? Right now it's tougher and more painful than ever before, and you want to run away, but you're still alive, right? The moment you save the world, you would die. Dimash Kirilaito, what about you? Will your bond with Cell last forever, really? Would you be able to enjoy if you were abandoned? I would never do that. If you could be with your master for eternity, would you cling to that hope? No, that isn't hope. Miss Lady, you're very hurt. No one was able to heal and protect you. You've fought cruel destiny all this time, haven't you? I respect you. I definitely don't pity you. It's a miracle that you and I met. I won't forget you, even if you forget me. Ah, you lie. That's a lie. Ilya... Miu, you come too! Miu! Help the First Lady. Help Chloe. Her words are false. She's hiding a wish that won't come true deep in her heart. Please, she's crying on the inside. Take her hand just as Elia, just as you did for me. Okay, hold on just a little longer, Miu. Also, what? Being with Chloe all this time, it's been awkward. I mean, not knowing what to talk about, but silence is painful. Huh? Oh boy. Excuse me, what was that? But I'm doing everything I can in here to fight her. Oh, Chloe's back! I tried to be on my best behavior with you, so if you've got something to say about me, say it to my face, or you're such a pain. But don't, Chloe. You show hatred towards me. Oh shoot, come on, Elia. Do something. I'm sorry. By seeking out Miu, Chloe and I have become one. Thanks to that, I've broken through Chloe's mental wall. Now I can fight with all my might in this body. Once I defeat all of you in front of Miu, her last emotional support will crumble and I will reach infinite worlds. And then, when you get to those worlds, what are you going to sacrifice next? After all, Miu's fighting you, and I can't lose. Because the magical girl is the collide, they're two people in one. That's right. Now I move too. Elia, everyone, please. Tell Mosh. Please, just one more time, let's fight together. Mosh Kiriraito. Yes, Master. Our feelings are one. For the longest time, I wondered why I wanted to become Elia's ally, but now I know. Nursery and Medea, too. Despite wielding my amazing power and beset by their own despair, they refused to walk away. Every time I felt choked up, I thought to myself, a magical girl is really that sad. But Elia didn't give up, even if her wish was immature. There was nothing to be ashamed of. Yeah, we'll side with those that persevere. If you learn something about strength from Elia. Yes, Senpai. With magical girls, I'm sure they don't get all of their strength from using magic. Elia, this is my fight now, too. Let's get Chloe and Miu out of here, and then we'll help the First Lady, too. Okay, thank you. I'm going to chant magic words. Words for the unhappy and fulfilled worlds beyond the reflected pathways and dimensions. Let's do this, First Lady. Okay, let's do this. Aw, no. There's actually enemies in this one. Damn it, I was having fun just having to fight Chloe consistently. Well, this sucks. Alright, stick A, B, and C. Let's do this. I mean, at least it's technically, you know, easy enemies to beat. Besides, defeating these, besides, defeating these magical sticks will give us another mission complete. I'm completely fine with that. And Mamarako should now have her Noble Phantasm. So we got two magical sticks alongside her. Not bad. Not bad at all. But with still them taking you out. Defense, just in case. Buster up. Noble Phantasm up. Damage. Zeraxi's Noble Phantasm up. Stun Chloe. This. So many buffs need to be applied. This, and this. Let's go, First Lady. Can you handle our Buster chain? At 10,000 HP, I don't think you're gonna survive this. And one of your magic wands should also go down after this. Oh no, if she takes out the First Lady, then all three of them will go down. Yep. GG. That's one fight down, a million more to go. Okay, we need to complete mission number 60 now. which needs us to do 10 fake assassins. Okay, I can do that. Alright, let's do this and then we'll be one step closer to beating the First Lady. Piece damage. Although that might actually happen with the stuff. So defense. Stun her. And let's do this. Then we'll most likely need about 1 to 2 more turns to finish her off. Yep. Raiko can do this. And we should be good. Oh yeah, we're good. We are 100% good. Goodbye, First Lady. Now we can move on to the next step. Battle will finish. 70 magic sticks, mission done. Mission number 34 is what we need to do next. That entails what? Something we've already got done, okay. Alright. Grand battle, and as you can see, she's losing power, I believe, and that's why she doesn't have any more allies with her. That's the only reason I can think of that she has no allies at all now. That she's losing power and she needs to conserve all her energy to just try to decimate us. That's why there's no allies with her. Which again is nice because I like the beginning part where all I had to do was fight her. The 3 magical sticks, it's easy fighting them and it helps get Mamaraiko's Noble Phantasm up. So yeah, let's just decimate her again. Let's see if there's another story segment. I don't think there will be though until we actually drop the bar to 0. And I still have around like what, 30 something missions to complete? I'm starting to run out of missions, so we're almost done. I think I'm also going to need to possibly do missions to unlock the Noble Phantasms for Chloe. That's probably going to take a little bit. This recording's already been going on for over 2 hours. We're still only this far down. How much health have you lost? Damn, you lost it all! Nice! Cycle finished. P10 caster class fake servants unlocked. Are you kidding me? Another one of those has been unlocked? Jeez. I feel like I've already done that though. Possibly not. Alright, number 64. I have a feeling that that's 10 casters that we need to beat. I'm going to do that. Yep, we need to defeat 4 more casters and we can continue to drop the bar even further. Back to the grind. Alright, as you can see, I did a lot of stuff. There's no more missions there except for the palace. Obviously, there's nothing else around here. Although we only have 63 done so far, and after we beat the First Lady, I'm guessing we're gonna be getting more extra stuff to finish all the 100 missions. I don't know why I said I'm guessing, that's obviously what's gonna happen. Okay, waiver, let's go. Fight! Alright, First Lady, last time we're gonna be fighting you. Probably. Because this is the last 400,000 HP you have. As per usual, just gotta increase our damage. Alright. Her noble phantasm. Continue to increase damage. Stun. And that's about it. Noble phantasm, then there we go. This might one-shot her. I'm not sure. One of the other fights in this one-shot her because Mamorai ended up having a crit in the end. But she tends to go down to around 40,000 HP when we do this. Yep, there we go, and down she goes. GG, and give me my summoning ticket. I can go towards the stockpile for Jalta. Now let's continue the story and see what happens. And how Chloe ends up joining us. Is it the First Lady who actually joins us as a copy of Chloe? Or is it actually Chloe and she says goodbye to Ilya? I've been wanting to know that since we've seen her. Oh no! There's one more final battle. And I believe this red chest is gonna give us Chloe. Maybe. We wore her down, right? Are you the First Lady now or Chloe? Looks like Chloe's got the advantage. The First Lady's response is disappearing from within her. What? Well, wait a second, Miss Lady. Can you hear me, Chloe? Please, just hang in there a little more. Don't say it like it's nothing. It's not that easy. If Da Vinci and Mester's theories are correct, when the First Lady disappears, the reality marble will vanish too. That means we're running out of time. I've confirmed that the binding mystic code has been released. Miu. Marsh, take care of Miu. Never said it, but actually prefers Miu. You okay, Miu? Wait, what? Never said it, but actually prefers Miu. Oh, so is that like me saying that I prefer Miu? But I'm not actually saying it. Marsh, take care of Miu. Right, I'll help her immediately. Miu, can you stand? Please grab onto me. Yes, I'm fine, but let me hold onto your arm for a moment, Marsh. Oh, thank you too, Sapphire. Miu. I'm so glad, Miu. What is the big deal, Ilya? If you don't finish me off, you won't win. I'll never give up. I can't give up. It's not about winning or losing, Miss Lady. That's right, it's not. What you're doing isn't about obsession or ideals. It's about atonement. First Lady, you just can't accept it. What you have done is different from Ilya's pure feelings. Miu? Ilya, tell her how you feel. What, me? Yes, tell her everything, honestly, so that I will reach her heart. Got it, Miu? Miss Lady, I'm always so busy dealing with what's going on around me, so I've never thought about saving the world. No, to be honest, I forced myself to think it had nothing to do with me because things were far away. But if I was in your place, Miss Lady, if I had such an incredible power that it may become my duty to help people who relied on me, I wouldn't know what I'd do or who I would choose. I see. But if my friends and family that I love were in danger, I'd use my magic without hesitation. I'd use my magic to protect everyone's smiles. Even if it meant that you yourself had to cry. Ilya, I'm jealous of you. But at the same time, I think you're foolish. It's like looking at the old me. I couldn't save the friend I cared about. I had to choose between her and the world, and I chose the world. I couldn't save my best friend. That's... You sacrificed your friend. Was she a magical girl too? No. She refused to be a magical girl because she became an enemy of the world and brought despair to everyone. That's why I had to stop her myself. I'll never see her again. I couldn't tell her that I was sorry. I don't know about that. Helena! Well, well, well. Wasn't expecting Helena to come back. Epilogue. The windflower blooming in the breeze. Helena, I missed the lion too! Yes, I unfortunately survived, just like the First Lady. No, that's not right. Not only did I fail to become something, I failed to die, too. I really fail at everything, don't I? Don't worry, self-deprecation is a habit of hers. Just ignore her. AI, keep your mouth shut. When your battle started for real, the First Lady's familiar ceased to be a threat. It was tough just getting through to this room. Really? It was tough just getting to this throne room. I don't know why I said the other thing. The barriers in this castle are too strong and she can't get in. If Mia's okay, then let's take the First Lady and go outside. While we move, can you tell me about the girl the First Lady is possessing? Of course, but who is she? Who's who? Chloe? Hey! Are you that ghost from before? What are you doing here? This echo is probably the one that was often wandering around the black wall. No way, is this ghost the, First Lady's friend? Really? After the wall fell, I found her heading for the castle. Wait a minute, First Lady, do you know her? She looks like she wants to say something to you. Looks like she's really mad. She's trying to tell the First Lady something, but I don't know what she's saying. Ruby, can't you do something? Just leave it to me. I'll try my special ghost medium potion here. Oh. Didn't even ask for permission. Oh, different colored eyes. Did the ghost really possess her? That was easy. I know it's redundant to say it. That mystic code has some crazy functions. Well, Ghost. Oh. You dummy! And now Chloe's eyes. Ow, she just hit me. What was that for? Ow, that really hurt. Aha, the defensive response brought Chloe halfway back. Who are you? The girl possessing Ilya. I may know her, she's a girl from my dream. Your dream? But it just looks like Ilya and Chloe are brawling. Ilya. I'm calling you a dummy because you're a dummy. The way you're talking. Mila, is that you? Are you the one of the echoes here? Yes, got a problem with that. It was only for a short while, but I was a magical girl. That's why I had the right to be here. And right now, you're the First Lady. The first magical girl, right? It is her. Mila, are you the First Lady's special friend? That's right, Miu. I am a former magical girl who was slain by the First Lady. Oh wow, you can actually see the ghost possession behind her. Wait, that means you were the first corrupted magical girl. Sister, be quiet. First Lady, you did your best as a magical girl. You gave everything you had to the world so that everyone could be happy. But the harder you worked, the more people's smiles disappeared. You were worn down by their greed and dissatisfaction until you were crying even as you smiled. I didn't think that world was worth saving. I chose you, not the world. Mila. Well, you were here the whole time, Mila, and I just didn't notice. That's right. I'm just a shadowy echo. Without borrowing Ilya's body, I can't maintain my consciousness. But I always felt your presence because this world is the manifestation of your regrets. That's why I always wished I could go beyond the black wall, so that I could bring peace to your heart. Mila, you were the one who opened the ley line outside the reality marble. It wasn't a coincidence that summoned Chloe to this world. Mila, it was your wish. I'm not aware of that, but if I did, I apologize. It caused you a lot of trouble. But what about my sleepwalking on cold air? Well, was that the First Lady's doing? That was probably me. Yes, that was her doing. For a very brief moment, Meet's power rivaled mine. Maybe we'll use her vast magical energy to open up a ley line. I just tried to use that opened ley line. I see. The pressure from the First Lady feels like it's about to disappear. At this rate, no matter how much I hold back, she's going to be pushed out. So, can I do magical infusion to keep her here? Helena, what are you doing? I don't feel a change yet, but something's already happening in the land of dead bookshelves. I can feel it through the jewel. The collapse is probably starting at the lands furthest from the First Lady's castle. But the reality marble can't sustain itself after all. Ilya, Chloe, Miu, I'm sorry for getting you caught up in the collapse of the reality marble. There has to be something we can do. No, I don't care what happens to me, but... First Lady, may I take over the reality marble from you? Reality marble, is that possible? Unfortunately, I'm serious. This world is needed as a place for wounded magical girls to go. It's not a nice way to say it, but it's the same way you need a soldier's home for wounded soldiers. No, forget that example. It makes me think a dangerous antibacterial magical girl might show up. Anyway, First Lady, in order to stop more girls from ending up like you, would you let me start over with your first wish? Helena, magical girl of wisdom and mystics. Yes, if that is your true wish, then I will grant it. Thank you, First Lady. I'll do it right this time. The First Lady's magical energy is fading, so is Mila's. Oh no, Mila's going to disappear. Listen, First Lady. You were abandoned and forgotten by the world, and you felt terribly betrayed. Magical girls aren't witches, and they aren't queens. They don't seek rewards for their miracles. They don't use magic for themselves. They just put the feelings that well up in their hearts into spells for people that they will never know. Otherwise, their impossible wishes become curses. Their emotions get trapped in the gaps between worlds and turn into purgatory. Estelle and Mila, you. No, First Lady. You've cast enough spells. You cast them until your throat went hoarse. You read the Book of Magic all the way to the last page. It's true that new dangers and new enemies will never stop threatening the people. But even so, that's why new magical girls like Ilya are born. They're still incomplete magical girls, and maybe you can totally rely on them. But that's why, in their hands, the future lies within them. Alright. And they both disappear. A new jewel appeared in Helena's hand. Uh-oh. They're holding hands like lovers. But now you're both back to normal. Yeah, I'm fine. What about you, Chloe? Where am I? Where am I? I don't know. I can't remember any of the wicked things I've done, so you can't ask me to be responsible for them. And Chloe is back to being Chloe, alright. I think I forced Miu to give me magical energy in a way that violated FCC standards, but it was consensual, so that doesn't count. Oh yeah, totally consensual. She was binded up and she couldn't stop you at all. And no one knows that I used the First Lady's power to make a world where I was the star. And lived a lovey-dovey life with my brother, but then I was accused by the ESRB Army of Justice and I turned evil was defeated. Anyway, a lot's happened, but well done, Ilya. That's my heroic magical girl. I believed in you. Well, I know it's not Chloe's fault, but I think she should be a little more repentant. In a sense, she has the same magical girl power as Ilya. That lets her never doubt herself. Her alignment's chaotic, though. Chloe, that's why you can never be the main character. Hey, this is what you're not supposed to say. It must have been so hard for you, but you're still lovely. I worked hard, too. Don't you understand that it was only my ironclad self-control that kept the First Lady in check? That's true. Chloe and the First Lady had a very high compatibility. It was only thanks to Chloe's strong mind that she was able to stop the First Lady from assimilating her completely. Right, right. My heart of justice isn't so bad, is it? I like fun things, mischief, my brother, and also being mean to the weak. But I hate sadness more than anything. That was the one thing the First Lady and I couldn't agree on. Yeah, I understand how the First Lady feels. If she had possessed me, I wouldn't have thought to hear someone out like that. She acts wicked, but Chloe had the same heart as Ilya. That's why it was Mila and Ilya who saved her, and also Chloe who played with her. Am I imagining it, or is there a gentle look in Miu's eyes? What, do you see me in a new light or something? Not at all. I'm going to be billing you for the psychological pain I suffered at Elderfeld style. That just means you want money. You Elderfelds really are obsessed with money. That's only Luvia and Ring. Miu has pure and proper ideas about finances. Alright. The girls are back together. Sadly, I did not get Elia, so I'm only going to get Chloe, but it still hasn't answered my question. Is it a fake Chloe that joins us, or is it real Chloe? Done making up, then let's finish this. Whoa, cool jewel. I have the First Lady's jewel now. If I use it for myself, nothing would change, but if I make a world where wishes can circulate instead of a closed world for just one person. I get it, so you just have to use the jewels for someone else's sake, huh? Yes, that's right, you picked this stuff up fast. If you add the Nurses and Midia's jewels and one from Marsh, that's 3 of them. The magical energy is flowing through them equally, and now we can go back to our old world. Does that mean we each take a jewel? I'll use it. Elia uses one for me, Miu uses one for me, and I use one for Elia. We all face the other person and wish that they'll be able to go home. Is it that easy? That seems to be too easy. Don't think about it too hard. Let's just focus on going home, Miu. Yeah, if you say so, Elia. Helena, are you staying here? You're going to take the First Lady's place and serve as host to the magical girls who come here. Yes, I'll work hard to be the best I can. I'm sure I can find Meeb and Nursery's echoes as well. Also, Midia, if she'd stop being depressed and cheer up, she'd be good to have around. Indeed. When you say you work at something, I know you're going to commit yourself to it your whole life. But this world is unstable. It will probably fall apart eventually. Maybe. The end will come someday. And when it does, I'll go to some out of the way world and live in a haunted house with the echoes. That sounds kind of fun. Good luck. Of course, Marsh Kidderite. Become a great magical girl, okay? I'm a demi-servant. Haha. Tell Marsh. You're very nice people, so I was scared to bring it up, but you've been fighting for your world for a long time now and risking your life. I could tell from your conversation with Mr. Romani. You have a far more important task than I do, but you see me, Chloe, me anyway. That's not something you can do on a whim. Look, Sel is smiling. It's like it's a joke again, though. You're suffering more than anyone, but you can still offer help to others. That's a miracle that no magic could create. Only someone like that can save the world. Come on, Chloe, you've got something to say too, right? I'm sorry for causing you trouble, Marsh, Sel. You guys have it rough, but don't stress out too much. You could be more polite, Chloe, jeez. Sel, I'm really grateful. I can't even imagine what kind of strong will you need to try and save the world. But you did all this for us anyway. I can really feel you warm. You can work so hard to fight for others. I'm sure seeing you do that is what saves people. I'm sure that that's what gave this world meaning. That's what I think. So mature, Miu. You could probably be a little more selfish. You're so mature, Miu. No, I'm a powerless child. I can't do anything on my own. I'm useless without Sapphire. I don't care if you're a child or a grown-up. If I was going to take a student, I'd choose Miu. Those two probably can't even make a satisfactory cup of tea. Wow. Aww. Jeez. Kind of true in a way. Are you ready, everyone? We'll be going first. Farewell, Helena, Marsh, Sel. I don't even know how to thank you. Someday I'll pay you back for this. Yeah, pay me back. The way you could have paid me back was to come home, but you didn't. And we still don't know how Chloe goes into all of this. That would be impossible, Elia. You can barely handle your own problems. Like what underwear won't look embarrassing if our brother sees it, or what pudding you'll have for a snack. But what? I'm not like you, Chloe, jeez. Fine as you are, Elia. Huh? Yes, Elia, please just stay who you are. That kind of hurts. Forming limited dimensional reflection route. Mere world corridor at maximum deployment. Initiating linkage, search the normal world. Alright, time to jump. Look at the jewel and envision the coordinates of your original world, okay? Thank you, Helena, and Marsh and Cell. Take care. Bye, Elia. Chloe and David. Oh my god. So does Chloe accidentally come with us instead? Is that how she joins us? Is that she comes with us accidentally? Like she did come into the mirror world in the first place? And the ceiling's complete. Ugh. The ley line between us and that reality marble has naturally disappeared. Now there's no way to know what is happening there. We can assume the danger of interference from parallel worlds is gone. Unless there's any other extraordinary mystic codes like Ruby and Sapphire who force their way into our world. We'll deal with that when it happens, you know, like Chloe. Huh, you're right. We can just be optimistic and treat this as a learning experience for dealing with the irregularities. It was a valuable experience for me too. We didn't spend as much time there as we did on our other missions, but it felt very long. I see anyway, I'm glad you're both safe. Now that things have settled, I wanted to ask you something. Who is that? I knew it. I knew it. Chloe either came with us on accident, or she came with us on purpose. Probably on accident. Man, she does not get her her space warping down right. Huh? Huh? Oh, I ended up here. Chloe? So this is Chaldea, huh? It's very modern, a little empty-looking though. Chloe, it's kind of weird that you're just accepting this situation. What's going on here? Hahaha, I'm a little surprised myself. Well, I was listening to Cell and Mosh, you see. I thought to myself that your missions at Chaldea sounded kind of fun. And when I heard that I'd lose the chance to peek at what was going on here, I didn't want to miss it. Yes, but now you're giving up the opportunity to go back home with Elia and Miyu and everyone else. To come here. You do not have your priorities straight. This might be a little trick played by the First Lady. Maybe it's her way of paying me back for the use of my body. Something like that. Yeah, sure, okay. So this is a trick that's gone too far. Can I assume you want to become a member of Chaldea? Yes, I do. I'd love to. Are you a servant now or a magical girl? Gotta make a list of who you can't be around. Are you a servant now or a magical girl? Oh no, at least I don't think I'm a heroic spirit. I'm actually not much of a magical girl either. I see, maybe that's why I was the only one who was summoned. Anyway, I can tell that this facility's magical energy is keeping me alive. Won't that make me a magical girl type servant? Now there's another strange category. I bet Da Vinci would love it though. He's holding his head with his hands. I thought that only happens in manga. But Chloe, what about Elia and Miyu and the others? Oh don't worry about that much. The other me made it back to my old world with them. That's the one thing I know for sure. Alright. In Chaldea, Cell is only mage and master, right? Yeah, the other me. So there is two Chloes? Which means that this is a fragment that the First Lady took of Chloe. So this is essentially a fake Chloe that came with us. Oh, I cannot wrap my head around this. In Chaldea, Cell is only mage and master, right? So let me reintroduce myself to my official master. I am Chloe von Einsburn. I look forward to working with you, Master. But you really don't have the aura of a master. How about Cell? Alright, don't forget to replenish my magical energy. Oh, jeez, I'm going to jail. Well, guys, I'll see you in jail after I replenish our energy. No, you can't. No fair, you can't have Master all to yourself. Being greedy is the first step towards being a corrupt and magical girl. But that's not the issue. Okay, Mosh, you can also join in the manner. You can also join in the replenishing of magical energy. Oh boy, looks like Cell just got another headache to deal with. Yes, but she's a fun headache. Most of the time. Well, that's the end, I think. Other than all the other missions that are now unlocking. Chloe! Welcome home. What do you got to say? You gonna load, please?
なんだかいろいろとお世話になっちゃったみたいね。このままさよならってのも失礼な話だし、借りは返すわよ。うん、きっと役に立つわ。だって、姉の方が優秀に決まってるでしょ?
Oh yeah, I remember now. Elia always thought of Chloe as her little sister, and Chloe always thought of Elia as her little sister. I never could figure out which one was which. Okay, so I might actually get a lot of use out of you. Wow, I was about to say Elia, Chloe, because actually no, I probably won't because I actually got Squirtoya. If I didn't get Squirtoya, I'd have a lot of use for Chloe. I might actually use her, get her Bond 10. I don't think I'll be crazy as some people and actually using trails on her. I totally won't be doing that. And that's not sarcasm. I think. Third skill, Kissing Freak B. Okay. That is totally that. So she's a 1 buster, 2 arts, 2 quicks. Oh boy, and I need to do the other missions to unlock her other Noble Phantasm levels. Please, Chloe, to Bond level 3. Oh yeah, look at that. I need to actually put her on my team. What do you know? Party setup. I don't really use Moss. She's essentially wasting all the Bond points I had. She was there just as a crutch, just in case something terrible happened. Chloe, there you are. Welcome to the team, Chloe. I'm gonna have to be playing with you a long time. Get your Bond up. Oh wait, is something here neutral? Magical Gentleman the Encounter. That's all I have right now till
ところでイリアさん、宿題はお済みになられました？これ、ちょっといいやつか
も。Whoa, what are these? Oh! Are these necklaces how I get Chloe up in Noble Phantasm?
これ、ちょっといいやつかも。
Maybe?
これ、ちょっといいやつかも。
Or is it an
補
exchange
給
event?
大事ですよね。ゆっくり選んでいってく
A
ださ
bunch of
い。
stuff that I have not exchanged for. I'm going to need to do that. This episode might actually be extremely long. Let's do Magical Gentleman the Encounter just to see what happens. As there might be a lot more story than I think. Magical Gentleman the Encounter. I also need to level up Chloe. Where are we? The scenery looks familiar. Woohoo! The show goes on! What? Why are we back? Oh. And Chloe and Fo are here too. I'm here too. Master, you look kind of happy, so you don't count. Yeah, I guess. No, I'm sorry, I'm just panicking. I was under the impression that traveling between this world and our own had become impossible. That's what Romani said. Is this another random race shift? Well, it's no coincidence. That voice, the stark and memeish aura. It isn't Blackbeard for revenge, is it? It is! No! It's Blackbeard. And for some reason, he's wearing a mini... Oh god, I'm gonna need to bleach my eyes. The character portrait cuts off at the waist, but the muzzled thighs peeking out of his miniskirt make quite the impact. And me, look upon me as well. Phantom of the Opera. Is this payback for when we didn't bring you here before? It's payback, isn't it? A ruffled petticoat, clinking pure white tights, a perfectly coordinated outfit. Oh, but what are you two with your unusual outfits doing here? Well, you see. What is he? Is he thrusting the air? Pain! Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. Your beard and skirt left too much of an impact. Anyway, you're a bad influence on Chloe, so please move further away. Otherwise, my shield will slice you thin. Your shield. Wait, how does shields work again? Mosh, you look like Liz, but you're closer to Selim, personality-wise. Fine, you don't need to be so sensitive. There are some school nurses who don't wear underwear because it's fashion, so it's not embarrassing. And it's kind of fun to see loser adults up close. Chloe's kindness and her devilish smile are to die for. But are you telling me the principles expressed through our wardrobes are incomprehensible? I get it, but I'll keep quiet. We love magical girls every day of our lives and worship them with all of our hearts and souls. Movies, merchandise, maidens, lovely voices, and CDs, but that's not enough. We want to live with them and become one with them. That's right, together to get her. Yes, we want to be with them as much as we can, but there's no point in us becoming magical girls IRL. And at last, she came, an answer to our ambivalent prayers. She? Do you mean the First Lady? I ain't telling. I'm not letting a traitor like Cell join us. The way you just said us sounds like there are more than just the two of you. Indeed, there are 4 of us in all. You might call us the 4 heavenly magical gentlemen of magical Gophelia. Once we learned about this space between parallel worlds, this trade beyond psychedelic land was only one thing we could do. Summon that ever-distant magical girl, Utopia. Gotcha, add me and to make it 5. I'm not joining them. I don't get it. It sounds like someone's getting loose with the story writing. That is why we desire the truth that lies in the ribs of fiction. You never did tell us your reasoning behind those outfits, but let's put that thought aside. Master, Chloe, have you noticed? This world is somehow... Yeah, it's changed a lot since we left. The spatial connection, the presences of enemies lurking around are all surprisingly different. And I don't see Helena anywhere, even though she stayed behind. If this is a different reality marble, then the reality marbles have become pretty cruddy. What should we do, Master? Is there any danger in letting this infestation spread? Don't talk about us like we're insects. I don't like that one bit. We can't let more magical girls suffer. That might happen, but Cell, I kind of agree with those old guys. OMG, Chloe! Are you a goddess? Does it really matter? It's natural to want to be near cute things. Right, foe? Cute! But, even so, this is my first mission. You're going to pay for turning into a stupid farce. You'll suffer so much pain you'll wish you'd never been born. It'll be certain death for you. That's right, Chloe. Let's defeat them. It stopped being a farce the moment you said that. Very well. Try and stop the 4 heavenly magical gentlemen. Many trials await you, maybe. More specifically, the strongest warriors that we could find. Collide Bolt 2. OMG, this young tan girl is dangerous, sexy, and fatal. Missed. Oh, she's looking at us like we're bugs. Scary. In the future, she's gonna make one hell of a dominatrix. Oh my god. Blackbeard, stop. That's not what we want from you, Chloe. We want you to be more like, all the little devil girls of the world turned into one. Collide Bolt 3. Oh, terrible. I'm very sad to say that there seems to be no room to negotiate, so retreat! Retreat! Yeah, it's no objections, no objections. Wait, Blackbeard, Phantom. At least change so it doesn't hurt to look at you. Change before you retreat, please. I guess we have to go after the 4 gentlemen? Roger. Yes, I'm going to get serious for the first time in a while. Oh, man. Oh, this got extremely interesting. And holy crap, I need to defeat a lot of enemies. EX missions are now unlocked, oh geez. 4 corners. 4 heavenly beings. Oh geez, these missions are gonna get extremely freaking hard, aren't they? Okay, well, how far can I take Chloe? Alright, Chloe's level 40. Time for her first ascension. Oh yeah, see? She does in fact need those heart necklaces, okay. Makes me feel better about ending this episode before I get her max ascension.
何よその目。知ってるわよ。他の人たちは脱いだり着替えたりしてるって。期待してたんでしょ。そういうの。ほんとやらしいんだから。
One thing I do wish that there was in this game was subtitles so I can know what she's saying to me when I get her ascended. But hey, we finished one mission of sending her to her first stage. That's one more mission complete.
まだまだ足り。
Alright, she's level 50. I can only do 2 ascensions with her right now, so let's see. She doesn't get a new skill right now, right?
順調じゃない。私どっちかっていうと尽くすタイプなんだけど貢がれるってのも悪くないかも。
Well, she's a lot happier looking on her second ascension than she was on her first. 2 more to go. Oh boy. I don't think I can get her to level 60. Super Self with Chloe. Another way I'm going to jail. Okay. The next episode, we will be fighting the 4 heavenly magical kings, I think it was. Probably definitely butchered that. So, are there any missions currently that will give me ascension pieces?
新しいミッションだね。宿題は毎日少しずつやろう。
Get her to her third ascension, can't do that yet. Defeat all magical gentlemen. Huh. Hey, you know what? This is either the end of the episode or I'll extend the end of the episode if there's not much to do after the gentlemen. Biscuit, golems, snowmen. 70 bone-type enemies. 8 more and I can ascend her again. And 15 fake balanced alignment enemies. Oh, alright. Oh, and right here, defeat 20 caster enemies, and she will get her next Noble Phantasm up. Clear all Eva X missions, and we get another Noble Phantasm increase. And all 90 missions to get another one. That's gonna take a long time. Okay. Well, with that, I'm gonna end this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, where we will be fighting the next 4 guys. And hopefully they're not wearing mini skirts when we're fighting them, or else I'm gonna need to bleach my eyes. And until then, see you later.